Typical transphobic starter pack 101. Compare trans people to domesticated animals.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Normal Gays video where we take on LGBT insanity. I'm Brad Polumbo here with Clarkson Lawson.
Hey guys.
Guys, huge thank you to everyone who's become a member. You have blown past our wildest dreams. We have 170 people.
Wildest dreams is a stretch.
Okay.
You guys can do better.
I agree. And if we cross 250, we're going to do a drunk episode.
We are. Well, I'm drunk all the time. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so do consider becoming a member if you can. But regardless, thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you.
We're going to talk and react to some more Jeffree Star drama. The makeup mogul and internet celebrity who I wasn't even that familiar with, but we covered last week and that popped off.
Yeah.
But Jeffree, so thank you for that,
Who
King.
would have thought that talking about a popular YouTuber would do well? It's crazy. We didn't think of this earlier.
Yeah. This is now just a Jeffree Star lolcal account. We're just going to set up my Google alerts.
Yeah.
Anyway, he made this video that I still find kind of funny, as though it's kind of dumb.
It's giving 2020 2023 edgy.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It's giving like the two genders joke or whatever.
Yeah,
That's like it's a little old. But anyway, people are so mad about it and it's really not that deep. Let's roll his video. So the message says, ever notice how dogs are only born male and female and cutting their balls off doesn't make it a female? Mm-hmm. And it's just funny too, because it's like, it's Jeffree Star.
I know. Like he's somebody who could pass. Well, I don't know about pass.
I mean, he looks non-binary.
He's very androgynous. Yeah.
But I think it's great that he's just is who he is and he doesn't easily put an ideology or an identity on it.
Yeah.
This, I don't know. It's a little silly in the sense that like, humans, there are two sexes and I don't believe you can change your sex. But it's like the same way that when they cite, what's the clownfish can change their sex or whatever. Right. Well, I'm like, but they're not human, so it's not really relevant.
It's not relevant.
It doesn't actually tell. It's not like a serious point.
It's not a biological process in humans. Yeah.
No, but also even what like talking about dogs to prove a point about humans.
It's also not that serious.
It doesn't really. But it's just funny. It's not that deep. It's just a joke. Roll your eyes, whatever. People are pissed.
Are they really?
About this? Yes.
Because you can tell that Jeffree is not a dumb guy. He knows what he's doing. He's just cracking a joke, playing into all of the like controversy surrounding him. And I respect the hell out of him for it.
And he's getting the bag. And he must make so much money from that makeup.
Oh my God. He's so rich. It's crazy.
Jeffree, send me some free stuff. I'll use
become a member.
So here's the first one I want to show you of somebody very upset at Jeffree.
Have y'all ever noticed that dogs are born male or female and they don't change that? Well, sorry, my concept of the human condition is more complex than a damn dog.
I can't get over the eyebrows.
I can't get over Pinocchio. That's crazy because she's lying.
It's just funny because she's like so pressed about Jeffree's troll post. And then I agree that humans are more complex than dogs. Right. But actually, it's still the same as dogs. So like it's
kind of the same thing. I mean,
when it comes to
the sex,
two sexes and cutting off something doesn't change your sex. These are all just facts.
The reality doesn't change. Now we can treat you as something differently, and we should to accommodate dysphoria. But
right.
There's still a reality that is objective that we have to acknowledge.
And just getting mad at people who state facts in even a slightly trollish way, I don't know. It seems a little...
Well, yeah, because the thing is like, if you don't acknowledge that reality, then dysphoria doesn't even exist because you can't be dysphoric about something if gender is just a construct. Why are you dysphoric about not being born the right gender if gender is just a made-up concept?
Yeah, just make it up something else up in your head, I guess.
So it doesn't really make any sense.
The whole point of the dysphoria is that you have a mismatch with your an immutable biological reality.
Correct.
So if you don't accept that reality, then you don't actually have a legitimate claim that would lead us to want to accommodate you in the first place.
Correct. There we go. I was gonna do a tap, but then I saw you.
Well, this is a longer video upset about Jeffree Star, and this person, I think in the caption, maybe they say this in the video, I don't know. She's like, "I wish I didn't give all my money to Jeffree Star in the makeup," and I'm like, "Oh,
That's so funny.
We love a capitalist king. No refunds, babe.
Absolutely no one with a colon directly following, and here goes Jeffree Star talking about some. Ever notice how dogs are born either male or female, and cutting their balls off doesn't make it female? Typical transphobic starter pack 101. Compare trans people to domesticated animals, and
You guys compare them to clownfish.
They literally compare them.
Clownfish, which is if we're talking about Blossom, more fitting.
Love you, Blossom.
Love you, Blossom. Come on the show. We've been asking you. She won't.
She won't. But also, do I even want that? I don't.
I do.
I know you do, but also like making a point, comparing someone to domesticated animals. That's kind of silly. It's just a analogy, right?
Yeah.
It's not. You're not saying trans people. Also, he's not talking about trans people. He's talking about all humans.
Yeah, he didn't single out trans people.
They felt singled out.
She felt I don't know.
That's a trans woman, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But what's so funny about that is that, like, for example, a rational trans person wouldn't feel attacked by what Jeffree said.
Correct.
Because it's not inconsistent with what they believe.
They're fully aware of biology.
Of their biological sex.
Unless they're chronically online and doing so for clicks from 12 to 15-year-old
mushy brains
people who sit on Reddit all day.
Inanimate objects, as if they aren't capable of being these very complex human beings with a sense and understanding of their gender in relation to society.
Okay, their sense and understanding of none of that has to do with biology, babe, which is what was referenced.
Right, and it's not their relation to society, it's their relation to reality.
That's the problem. That relationship.
They assume everything is socially constructed to the point where they just don't even have a reality to live in anymore.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Biological sex is not socially constructed.
Nope.
It is biological fact. And they treat it interchangeably as if it is socially constructed, and it's not.
I know that y'all long and pray for the day where gender and bioessentialism is going to be inherently connected and recognized by medical literature, but that's just not our lived reality. And
lived reality is such a red flag. It's just reality,
There's
babe.
one reality. And there are different interpretations of it, but some of them are wrong.
And the fact that like woke shit has infected a fair amount of modern medicine doesn't make that right. It just makes some of those groups ideologically captured. Like, what
about Tylenol? I'm sure she has a problem with Tylenol because of RFK.
Oh, no. Yeah, but
she doesn't trust those people on the medical side, I'm sure.
Well, it's just all the medical organizations once recommended lobotomies. Like,
correct. It's just,
Yeah, and a lot of them are coming around on this stuff, actually.
And listen, I think most trans women are where I'm at on this topic. I think that the group of trans women who legitimately see themselves as female is a very fringe group, and they get a lot of attention because that's a controversial take to have as a trans woman, right?
Wait, if you don't see yourself as female, what's wrong? Why are you attacked by Jeffree's post? He's just saying your sex doesn't change. He's fine with trans people living how they want to live. He talks about that.
So wait, is she like flip-flopping? I'm confused.
So well, I guess maybe she'll explain, but she's saying like, well, we know we're not really female in terms of our sex. Then why do you feel attacked by people stating the fact?
If you want to advance your cause and you know that you're not really female, a better response to Jeffree's post would be to make something humorous out of it and acknowledge it, and not to be like this angry, like,
well, then, unfortunately, and I'm just speaking more broadly here, but trans activists do this gaslighty thing where they say, we all know what sex we are. But then they also push for legislation like the Equality Act that literally redefines sex to self-ID. And they push to be able to change their sex on documents, not their gender marker, their sex marker. And it's like, you're saying you do know what your sex is, but then your activism, or at least a lot of the activism, suggests that you don't.
Right, or you don't care about objective reality at all.
Just lived experience.
Lived experience.
Or what she said, lived reality?
Lived reality.
As opposed to unlived reality.
Right? I think most trans women meet me where I'm at when we say that we're assigned male at birth, and a lot of us deal with a stress condition that is known as gender dysphoria. And the only effective way of alleviating gender dysphoria is by medically or socially transitioning.
And we have no problem with that. And I don't think Jeffree does either. So what is the transphobic starter pack thing?
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Very confused as to what she's ranting.
If you're not part of the biology denial club, then why do you feel attacked by people criticizing the biology denial club?
Right. Just say, hey, I'm not a part of that club, but those people are crazy. But
yeah.
That's all you had to say.
Y'all just don't like the treatment, but then never offer up any ethical alternatives or solutions. And it's really sad to see Jeffree Star not having an ounce of empathy for the trans community, because I'm old enough to remember Jeffree Star from MySpace when he was essentially a social pariah or a freak that everybody knew about. Like before the makeup line, before all the fame, he was on MySpace making just really vulgar music, right? And people were utilizing and weaponizing the same rhetoric that he uses towards trans people to other him back in the day. And
again, what is the rhetoric towards trans people?
Also, like this proves Jeffree's point is that he has always been himself and at one point was ostracized for it, but he has accepted his reality as, yes, I'm a man, I dress this way, I look feminine, but I actually watched a video where he talked about this, but I've always been myself. So she's proving Jeffree's point that he can acknowledge reality and still be himself.
And I'm sure he feels the same way for trans people.
Correct. I mean, I've never seen him say anything that is legitimately transphobic.
And this is part of the problem, is that they attack people who are essentially not their enemies, right? So strongly that then will listen.
They're secluding themselves even
I mean,
more.
listen, Kamala Harris wrote in her book that just came out something like, I always defend the trans community, but I understand people's concerns about trans women and women's sports. And they're not all attacking her.
Yeah, they're freaking out.
And it's like, if she literally, the sex changes in prisons, taxpayer surgery woman is literally not woke enough and now is a traitor and a transphobe, then literally everyone is at that
You're just going to push everybody.
They just push, they declare everyone an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, if you're not with us 100%, you're against us mentality that is just cancerous to any kind of coalition or community or like mutual respect or understanding.
Well, it's a victim complex that people buy into, and that can become very addictive.
No, a victim complex on TikTok?
Crazy to think about.
We've never encountered that before.
he was like a safe space for a lot of the people who felt like outcasts, but now all of a sudden you hate the dolls.
He doesn't, I just don't think that's true. He doesn't hate the dolls. I think he hates woke people who deny reality.
Right.
That's it.
You've got to start separating the dolls from those people, or else you're going to get no support.
Yeah.
Active war between effeminate gay men and trans women. Hell, everybody in trans women, to be honest. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I'm probably going to ruffle some feathers with this next statement. I don't see this hate coming from masculine gay men who are hyper desired in the community.
She's calling us out. She's attacking us.
Oh, wow.
She's saying that we're attacking like more feminine gay men, which I guess maybe we qualify as, but
nah, not when I take a picture, bro. I'm going to lower it an octave for this episode.
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
So she's basically saying like,
this bitch is crazy.
we're mad. She's saying like, oh, effeminate gay men are mad at trans women because all the masked guys want them and not them. I think that's her point.
Oh, no.
Which I don't like. One, I just don't think is true.
No.
And two, is not particularly relevant to me.
I don't think that, yeah. No.
Do you find yourself in competition with trans women for the same guys?
Not necessarily, because usually those guys are not, no.
It just doesn't even make sense, but go off, queen. You're eating.
I see it coming from the ones in wigs, makeup, heels, lip gloss, playing baby trans to get a date.
That's the thing. It doesn't make you trans to wear a wig or have lip gloss on. You're still just a male and you're allowed to express yourself however you want.
Right.
You sound regressive here.
Yeah. So if gender is a social construct and these men that she has a problem with are operating outside the bounds of that masculine social construct, and wouldn't that make them trans in a way anyways, in her mind? So why would she be attacking these young gay men who are very similar to her?
Because they think that you can't change your biological sex, and apparently that triggers her.
Yeah, because they've just...
But also she doesn't think you can, but it bothers her.
This is literally just like her exercising any way to be the victim.
She just wants that refund.
She wants that, that TikTok creator fund. That's what she wants.
Let's just put it all out on the table so that we can finally have the conversation and dead it at this point. The gays are in competition with the dolls. The tension stems from the male gays.
I have never been with a guy that I felt like that's never been a thing for me.
Hey, babe, would you leave me for a trans woman?
Well, that settles it. She's right.
That settles it. She ate. She cooked.
Tell you how many times when I was up and coming young trans woman, where I had gay friends who got upset because the same man who was going for me did not go for them. A lot of them see us as nothing other than themselves and be mad when the men do. No shade. Y'all need to unpack that, and I welcome you to do it in my comment section.
Unpack it in her comment section so she can hit the algorithm.
I know.
This video.
Wait, listen. We can't.
I get it. Call to action, girl. But
We've
let's
been
not
there.
pretend. It's very capitalist of you. We respect it.
And honestly, listen, I don't care. I do find the idea that like gay men are in competition, like sexual romantic competition with trans women. I mean, there are probably some men who are interested in trans women and gay men, but it's not a lot. Like most gay men aren't interested in trans women because they are attempting to appear so female in their exterior appearance.
Right.
It's just a different dating pool. There's people that are specifically interested in that.
There are people that like cross over into that, I think, like very like I would say like the 80% straight men or like 20% a little gay, they might like be more open to it.
But it's just that's like the vast minority.
Yeah. I've never seen that.
No, I've never encountered that either. Maybe it's out there, but it's just
it's
like
definitely out there.
And that's not why we think human beings can't change their sex.
That has absolutely nothing to do with Jeffree Star's post.
No, but go off, queen. You ate. Guys, let us know what you think. Do you agree with this woman or with Jeffree Star? Let us know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't yet. Please do consider becoming a member. Hit the like button, yada, yada, yada. Check out Clarkson's channel. Maybe he'll eventually post a video if he gets his shit together.
Yeah.
Also subscribe to my podcast, linked in the description, and we'll be back with more normal gays content real soon.